Hi, my name is John Bradford. I'm the Regional Vice President for the Southeast region, and I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. Some of the benefits that we offer are regional meetings and, of course, the annual conventions. So the regional meetings, per se, give that particular region an opportunity to travel to an annual event where they can receive training towards their designations if that's something they choose to do, which it would be foolish not to, in my opinion. But most certainly at those events they have roundtables, they have breakout sessions, they can meet colleagues and peers that do exactly what they do, but it's outside of their hometown. And when you're outside of your hometown, you're able to talk a little more freely and a little more openly, and that knowledge sharing is so powerful. And the regional events are great. We're planning the regional events now for all the regions. So if you join NARPM, there's a couple things you should do. Obviously, the first step is join the membership. Find out who your local chapter is. If you happen to live in a state that doesn't have a chapter, we do have a few states that don't have chapters, you'd be a member at large. We do have large conference calls for the members at large, so you still get education, but it's going to be through the benefit of a conference call or webinar, something like that. But be sure you attend those. Go to your regional events. Go to your national events. If you can't go to both, I understand, go to at least one of them. If you don't go to the events, I don't think you'll reap the rewards like you should, especially if you're in an area that doesn't have a local chapter. If you're in an area with a local chapter, become a part of your local chapter. The local chapter, for the states that have it, and many of them do, is really where the rubber meets the road. Because those folks, even though they may be in your same city or they could be a couple cities away, often cases they share the same problems that you face. And in a state specifically, they understand the statutes like you should understand them, and if you have missed something, they may remind you what it is. And of course, if you're a close state like a North Carolina, South Carolina, while our statutes may be different, there's still some similarities, so it's not a terrible thing if you're talking to someone that lives in a nearby state. But the most important thing is it's a give-to-get relationship, right? NARPM is an organization built for the member, by the member. If you join, give back, because we're only as strong as people who want to volunteer. And I've been in NARPM 5 years, and I've worked my way up from chapter VP to chapter president to a committee head to long-range planning to now an RVP. So I'm a great example of how it's here if you want it, and you can make a change. And my business is better for it, I'm better for it, NARPM's better for it, and we often tell people it starts with you. And if you want to get involved, all you have to do is, pull me on the shoulder. If you see me in a meeting, send me an email, send your RVP an email, because it may be in a different region, and say, I want to volunteer. We have so many committees, subcommittees, where you can start small and work your way up. It can be at the local chapter, and then after your local chapter, then we can get you involved in the national arena. I'm telling you, that is a great thing to do, and we need more people to volunteer because we are an organization of volunteers. And for those that want to give back, there's plenty of opportunity, and you'll be better for it, we'll be better for it, and we all win.